Hello friends! In 2005, a very popular Hollywood film was released, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Friends, many horror films have been made in Hollywood, but there was something very special about this one. If you look at the poster of this film, you will see the words, "Based on a true story." That means it was inspired by real events. This movie was based on the story of Anneliese Michel, one of the most infamous exorcism cases in history. Anneliese Michel was a girl born in 1952 in West Germany. When she was 16, one day at school, she suddenly fainted. Her friends reported that when she lost consciousness, she entered a strange trance-like state for a minute or two. That evening, when she returned home and went to sleep, she suddenly woke up in the middle of the night, feeling an intense pressure on her body. When she looked at her bed, she realized she had wet herself. However, for the next few weeks and months, nothing unusual happened, until a year later when a similar incident occurred again. This time, Anneliese's parents thought it was necessary to take her to a doctor. According to reports, when her parents took her to the doctor, neither the physician nor the neurologist found anything wrong with her. However, a year later, in February 1970, Anneliese was diagnosed with tuberculosis and had to be admitted to the hospital. While lying in her hospital bed, she claimed she saw strange colors and heard eerie voices. The doctors diagnosed her with temporal lobe epilepsy, which was causing her seizures. Although this is not a rare disease, it affects over 50 million people worldwide, Anneliese's case was unique. Within a few days, Anneliese began experiencing dangerous hallucinations. She saw things that no one else could see and heard voices that no one else could hear. These voices constantly told her that she was cursed. This drove her into severe depression. But this was just the beginning. Catholic Christians often kneel while praying. According to the Telegraph newspaper, Anneliese started doing this 600 times a day, to the extent that her knee ligaments were severely damaged. One day she crawled under a table and barked like a dog continuously for 2 days. On another occasion she ate a spider, another time she swallowed a piece of coal, and shockingly, she once even ate a dead bird. Her parents were completely bewildered. The doctors had no answers. So they turned to a bishop, asking him to perform an exorcism. Exorcism is a religious procedure performed to remove a demon or evil spirit from a person's body. It is said that Anneliese was possessed by 6 demons, including Adolf Hitler, Roman Emperor Nero, and Judas Iscariot.
Ja, ich will auch für die anderen leiden, damit die nicht mehr kommen und so.
Nein, ihr Klötze! Er war mir Klötze! Oh, so down, er will an die Tod! Die Ruhe gibt nur da oben! Die müssen in eigenen Seminaren ausgebildet werden, die dürfen nicht auf die anderen. Ich hab mein Bruder geschlagen! Die Trübe bleibt du Maria!
During the exorcisms, which spanned 10 months with a total of 67 sessions, Anneliese's voice allegedly changed, and she began speaking in a guttural, inhuman tone. Even today, the audio recordings of her exorcisms are available online. The case of Anneliese Michel remains one of the most bizarre cases in history. But it is not the only one. 10 years ago, an American man was found unconscious in his hotel room. When he was taken to the hospital and regained consciousness, he suddenly started speaking Swedish. When authorities checked his ID card and documents,
bizarre medical mystery out of Palm Springs. Navy veteran wakes up one morning speaking only Swedish, no memory of his past.
they found his name was Michael Boatwright. However, when asked for his name, he insisted it was Johan Eck. How did an American man, after losing consciousness, suddenly start speaking Swedish? How did Annalisa Michel begin speaking in demonic voices? Was she truly possessed by an evil spirit? Let's explore these mysteries from a scientific perspective in today's video. In English, this phenomenon is called demonic possession, and in Hindi, it is referred to as bhoot pret ka aapke sharir par kabza kar lena, possession by ghosts or spirits. But the real reason behind these occurrences is multiple personality disorder. You may have heard of this disorder. If not, you may have seen films depicting it, such as Aparichit, Karthik Calling Karthik, Fight Club, or Psycho. As the name suggests, multiple personality disorder means that a single individual has multiple personalities. But how is this possible? To understand this, we need to stop using this outdated term. Today, this condition is called dissociative identity disorder, DID. To explain this in simple terms, psychologist Carl Rogers states that our self-concept consists of 3 parts. 1. The real self, the person you truly are. 2. The self-image, the person you think you are. 3. The ideal self, the person you aspire to be. DID occurs when a person's self-concept becomes so fragmented that different identities develop within them. Each identity, known as an alter, can have a different name, age, gender identity, temperament, body language, and even memories. A famous case is that of Kim Noble, who has over 100 different personalities. Each personality has a different identity. Some are male, some are female, some are adults, and some are children. Even their handwriting styles and knowledge levels vary. When one personality takes control, the others remain unaware of its actions. Movies often exaggerate DID, but in reality, personality switches are usually subtle and may go unnoticed. However, in severe cases, individuals experience significant memory loss. Kim Noble once found her car parked miles away without any recollection of driving there. One day, she was driving when suddenly, her 15-year-old personality took over, resulting in a car accident. When people with DID realize they are losing time and have memory gaps, they struggle to understand what is happening to them. When Kim Noble was diagnosed, her primary personality, Patricia, refused to believe it. It took 6 years of therapy before she accepted her condition. So, what is the solution to DID? The answer lies in reintegration, bringing all personalities together to form a unified identity. Through therapy, people with DID learn to communicate with their alters and gradually reintegrate their personalities. Unfortunately, Annalisa Michel was not as fortunate. Instead of receiving medical help, she underwent brutal exorcisms that ultimately led to her death due to starvation and severe dehydration. Her weight dropped to a mere 32 kilograms, and she succumbed to the neglect caused by religious fanaticism. Many people talk about negative energy, demons, and possessions. They often discuss methods to harness the positive energy of the universe to counteract these forces. One such concept is the law of attraction, which is discussed in The Secret. Annalisa Michel did not die because of demonic possession, but due to neglect and malnutrition. Her case serves as a grim reminder of the dangers of ignoring medical science in favor of superstition. It is crucial that we approach such cases with a rational scientific mindset rather than relying on fear and folklore. Thank you for watching.